Grumpy old man.
Hi, hello! We just had a discussion how we were calling this episode.
We just had a discussion. How this episode was called. Well, it's two album reviews of the new wave of British heavy metal, and that's just the time we got interested in music. So that's great. You start, right? Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I can also start.
No, I start.
I just.
So, for me, it's Saxon. It's not this album, but another. We come to that. But let me start with the first one. I already had this one. It just was released. I bought it on the cover. I love this drawing and the back. Beautiful. So it was a bit of bluesy kind of hard rock. Then the Saxon emerged from two bands. Ghost, that was a bit of proggy band, and Son of a Bitch, that was more bluesy. But now I think of Son of a Bitch, you know, of course, also Accept. And they have that album, and Breaker, and I bought it. I didn't have it on vinyl, so I bought it like 10 years ago. And you have that song, Son of a Bitch. So I was playing it, and I was really ready to shout, Son of a Bitch. And then I thought he's singing something different. And he was singing Born to be Rich. I thought, oh my God, it's the US album, and it wasn't allowed to put Son of a Bitch in the lyrics, so they changed it in Son of a Bitch.
The other.
In Born to be Rich. Okay, right. Little sidestep. So the first album I had, Lovely, and then I bought the second album. I didn't bought it, I retaped it from you. I had it on cassette.
You did know Biff was a bass player in
Yeah.
He wasn't a singer at
all.
all.
No, he wasn't a singer, yeah. And but a great bass player, Saxon. Jesus Christ, man.
Yeah.
So I bought this one and I thought, okay, and well, of course.
It's called. Sorry.
Wheels of Steel.
Yeah, you didn't mention it.
Okay, Saxon, Wheels of Steel. And I didn't sleep last night, so I asked Pete to fill me a bit in, because I already have mind like a Swiss cheese.
Take over right now, because...
Yeah, please. So I put this on, and then, my God, I know our English-speaking friends are using the word exciting or excited a lot. We don't, or hardly ever use that word. But then I was hysterically exciting with the first song, Motorcycle Man, Jesus. And okay, maybe if you are now a friend from heavy metal in these days, you say, well, that's a nice mid-tempo song, but then it was a really fast song.
Yeah.
Jesus, great album. The second song also great shuffle, because they were from a blues band. They also could play shuffles really well, the drum and bass. Great drummer also. And also like more song-like Susie Hold On. I also loved it because it break the album a bit. And then after that you got the last song, Machine Gun, also a very fast song. So yeah, really a great album.
Yeah. I think so too.
Yes.
When I first heard it, I thought, well, it's. And I saw the guys on the cover here. On the cover here, where who's the? Oh, that's the drummer. Pete Gill wears a Motorhead shirt, and there was a connection. I thought they sounded a bit like Motorhead, but with more melody, but the same intensity, the same power, and I know I had that album, and there was a party, and I took this album with me and said, "Oh, you have to put this on." this is so great, and a lot of people agreed with me that it was great, and Saxon is a great band, still is a great band.
Yeah, very adult new wave of heavy metal band. And of course we saw them live a few times in the Jaap Edal.
Yep.
Got the tickets, so with different lineups, but they changed, and I can't remember which bands were replaced or whatever. But we saw them and it was great.
Yeah, great band. Okay, then my choice, well,
Wait a minute. Yes.
Okay, I will show this then.
Yeah, you showed it.
This is a DVD from Raven. Also,
Scissors. Yeah, this is also a lousy thing. Nah, I can't get it out. It's terrible because it's such a nice sleeve.
yeah, okay. Well, it's I will show it in the dinges. And it's a Rock Until You Drop from Raven. And I vividly remember listening to the radio Hanneke Kapper, that was Stampij, that was her version of a 1 hour heavy metal show once a week.
Yes, go on.
And she... Hey, and there it is. And she played Don't Need Your Money, and I was completely blown away by it. The speed, the speed, the heaviness, the vocals, everything was so good. So I rushed to the record store, Buddhist, to be honest, to be perfect, and I bought the single. And that was great. And on the back side there was another song which isn't on this one but on other compilations. Also a great song, Let It Rip. I think.
Let It Rip, on the Brute Force. Great.
Yeah,
I love that song.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And that was and later on the album came. I don't know if we saw them before this album was released or after.
Got the proof. I
Great.
Still got the ticket.
We went to Dynamo, but that just and it wasn't in the period. There wasn't any internet. There was nothing. You only had magazines, and somehow we knew they would play in Eindhoven, and they just changed their names from the place where they would play was called Dynamo, but that was the name change was 2 weeks before that or so. So I had to look up in the phone book to reserve 2 tickets or 3 tickets, and but I managed to do that. So we got the tickets and we went there. And I now vividly remember it because we came there and we already heard them play. Oh, did they already start? So we went in and there were a lot of people already inside, and it was a really small place. But it was a sound check. But that was great to see. And what a band. And still, they still play, and unfortunately not with the original Rob Wecko as drummer, but somebody else. But still, those 2 brothers are great. So later, very far later, this is from 2013, I bought this DVD, and great documentary about the band, and I was going to watch it, and I watched it, and thought, well, okay. They're from. Every time I forget it. Where did you came in England when you took the boat?
Dover.
Newcastle.
Newcastle.
Right. Thank you. And they're from Newcastle, and they got a very thick accent. Very, very, very thick accent. They're hardly. When they talk, I really have to listen very carefully what they say. So I thought, oh, I put on the subtitles. Well, there aren't any subtitles on this thing. So it's really hard to follow, but still it's a nice thing to watch. So Raven, yeah, great band, great album. Saxon also great. Well, it was of course in the time period we were the most impressed with music. So this sticks with you. We're a little bit older now and grumpier, and still it's great. Yeah.
No, it's so nice because there is a link between those albums, because in that time you had that journalist Geoff Bartons from
Barton from Kerrang.
Yeah, Kerrang, and he coined, or he said he invented the term new wave of British heavy metal while attending a festival with Samson and Judas Priest and Angel Witch or something. Anyway, but I read it yesterday. He said Raven, Rock Until You Drop is the best LP to emerge out of the new wave of British heavy metal since Saxon's Wheel of Steel.
Oh.
It's nice, eh?
Yeah.
Of course, it was in this time, and with hindsight, there are so many great albums and bands, but those two are really sticking out also. So, thank you. See you next.
Thank you, Saxon and Raven.
Thank you very much. Yeah, but also what's so nice from Raven is the prominent role of the bass. Also, man, what a bass player, and then that hysteric voice every time. Jesus, and I can still see them in my head. How we came in and how they were there standing. And did the guy also had the drummer? No, he didn't. But anyway, that was late.
That's later, yeah.
Yeah, okay, so I can't still remember it not. Okay, see you next Friday. Bye!
Bye-bye.
It was wonderful, bravo!
I loved that.
Yeah, it was great.
It was pretty good.
Well, it wasn't bad.
Well, there were parts of it that weren't very good.
It could have been a lot better.
I didn't really like it.
It was pretty terrible.
It was bad.
It was awful.
We're doomed.
We're dead already.